Hello. In this video, we're going to talk about how to replay the public internet routing table towards a router using IXIA. On the screen, I have created an IXIA BGP session. As you can see, there's an Ethernet stack, IPv4 and BGP peering configuration. There's already a video on my channel that explains about how to configure BGP using an IXIA towards a router. In this setup, I have an IXIA directly talking to my router. The router is listed here. It is a Juniper router for the sake of testing. Now to create BGP to replay the public internet table, you just click on the device group. And if you click on the add icon, there is an option called add network group. And once you click on the network group, you do have an option called BGP IPv4 prefix using route import table. Now the routes from the public routing table sample is available here. As you can see, BGP IPv4 internet route Cisco format. Now if you had to open that, it would show you those routes that are in that format. So you can see all those routes that are there. So this is pretty much replaying an internet routing table from this website bgp.patro.net. Now that particular file I have downloaded and I have kept it in my local database so I can replay it or reuse it. So now what happened is I uploaded that file, and that is called the bgp table.2.txt. It is pretty much the file that is downloaded from this reference. Now the format obviously is Cisco because this is the format in which I downloaded it. And if you click on this question mark here, you can say if you want to override the next stop, and you can also give replicate, which pretty much makes sure that you are replicating all the allocated routes. So that is something that is important. And you can give the route limit because typically an internet routing table has around approximately 900,000 routes. You can replay that. If that file, the bgp table.2.txt, has that quantity of routes, it is going to replay it. In this example, I am just only going to replay 800,000 routes, as you can see here. One important thing is you also choose the best routes only so that you get a replica of it, because you don't want typically a duplicate route entry for the sake of testing. So once you do all this, you just click on append the network group. So we will wait for IXIA to just add that details into my BGP session. So you can see it has done that, and it is also reporting that it is going to send 800,000 prefixes. So now let's start the IXIA. So I'm just starting the protocol and the BGP session. So I will wait for the session to come up. It may take a while. So on the router, when I check show BGP summary, you can see that the BGP is up. So you can see the routes are now starting to get populated. 76,000 routes, 100,000 routes. So we will wait for the whole of 800,000 routes to get populated. So far 368,000 routes have been sent. So approximately it should reach at 800,000 and then stop. So we are at 600,000, 761,000, as you can see. So we stop at around 799,604 routes. It probably does not reach exactly 800,000. That may probably be because of some duplicate entries, I would assume. But nevertheless, we've got very close to the value that we want. Now, if I look at the show route protocol BGP headers, you can see I have a pretty much true representation of the different internet prefixes along with their AS path. So when you are doing some kind of scaling testing in your lab or in any other setup, if you want to replay the typical internet route rather than creating your own block of routes, you can use this. You get a mixture of all the different AS path. As you can see here, you have a very good mixture of all AS paths, just giving you a true representation of a internet routing table would look like. So you can use this for various testing purposes. Hope you find this useful. Bye for now.